welcome to Nirmal Bank, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hira Daria. We have with us Riya Singh, technical analyst, currencies, joining in. Riya, welcome to the show. Riya, overall, if you see in terms of where the rupee is concerned, what's the kind of direction are you expecting, taking cues from the dollar index?
Well, if you look at the dollar index, it has been on the corrective path from past two sessions. Only in the intraday sessions, we have seen quite a jump. Uh, I think even if you look at the momentum, it has been quite aggressive in the intraday sessions. I think this is one of the major reasons why we are seeing such a strong appreciative tone that has been set into the intraday. But I think even if a dollar index does strengthen it, I don't think so. It will again test the power of the highs that we have seen in at the start of the March, because if you look at the parallel fundamental factors that were proving the dollar as the most safest. Or giving it power as the safe haven has come down a bit, whether it's Russia-Ukraine situation, there has been some stabilization that has happened. Not the result that we want, but of course some stabilization that has come forward. There has been talks that is going on, and they'll again meet on Friday to continue with their talks. So some positivity is coming out from that factor. If you look at the crude oil, that has cooled off quite a bit. Even in the intraday session, it has cooled off around 5%, and the same is reflecting into the intraday sessions of the Indian rupee as well, because it has been stabilized around 76 point within the range of 76.07, 75, 90 range. And I think going forward with kind of the operations that the RBI is undertaking, and will soon be also again be able to hear about the borrowing targets that will be set by the RBI for the start of the month of April. So on the shorter term, I think rupee will be on the appreciative tone, and we could see it testing the lows of 75.70. That will be a major support. And if it breaches that, then 75.30. So 75.30 is somewhat I'm looking out as the major support, or the maximum appreciative level that Indian rupee could test in the coming sessions.
Right. So that's with regards to where the Indian rupee is concerned. Moving from there on, overall, if you see in terms of the euro as well, it's almost near a 1 month high. What's your expectation from here on?
Now, if you look at the euro, okay, so euro imports 40% of gas from the Russia counterparty. And of course, and it has the major exposure to this geopolitical tension that is there. And even if you look at the dollar index, it compromises the highest weightage. So whenever there is any fundamental change or major change into the fundamental parameters, you'll be seeing major impact or the major rally first into the euro USD, followed by the euro INR. So I think after the dollar index corrected quite aggressively in the past 2 days, the same is reflected into the euro USD as well. There is no major fundamental on a change into the underlying economic factor. The inflation is again high. The three major economies, Italy, Germany, and Spain, are facing inflation. Accelerating inflation numbers. So there is still that needs to be tackled. Though some cap has been put into the liquidity front, but still I don't think so ECB will be going forward for any major rate hikes. So economic recovery is still on a very slower pace. So no fundamental change on that part. Only the major change that has come is in the fast decline that we have seen into the dollar index, and the same is getting reflected into the euro USD. Whether it will continue, I think that is evident from the intraday session as well. Once the dollar index again picked up, we saw a major decline into the euro USD. So it will be quite volatile and will be in synchronization with the dollar index for the coming days.
Right. So what are the strategies that you would want to recommend?
Well, the strategies that one can go forward is, I think, going short into the USD INR. Now, if you look at the intraday sessions, I think 75 80 will prove to be a major tick if one wants to go for a short side. So you can sell USD INR below the level of 75.85 for a target of 75.70 and 75.55. Keep a strict SL at 76.10. The other strategy that one can go forward with is going long into the GBP INR. Though it has opened on the with a gap down, I think it was more of a profit taking sessions that has happened, and it has been on the side uh, trading sessions. So I think 99.84 will be a major breakout for the GBP INR. So you can go long above 99.84 for a target of 110 and 102 to keep a strict SL at 99.50 in GBP INR. So these are the two strategies that one can look forward to.
Right. All right, Ria. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Thank you, participants, as well.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.